Hello, today we are going to talk about the Wizard's Hands, the spell gesture system for Blade and Sorcery. Before I teach you all the gestures, I want everyone to know that the first thing you should probably do is go to the Mods menu and find the spell gesture system mod in the mod options and start setting some of these mod options so that your spells will work to your benefit. There are 6 categories of gestures. Right hand swipe and held gestures, left hand swipe and held gestures, and then right hand and left hand combo gestures. We will discuss each of these today. When you click into the right hand swipe gestures, the first category, you will see that everything is by default enabled and set to the fire spell. Now, we can change these to anything we please to get us started. So we're going to start with the first 4 gestures to practice swiping. We're going to look at the right hand right swipe, right hand left swipe, up swipe, and down swipe. Let's set the right hand right swipe to fire. Let's do right hand left swipe as lightning. And let's do right hand up swipe as wind. And right hand down swipe as gravity. Now you will see that each of these sliders will have the full collection of spells in your catalog, including all modded spells. You can freely select them. They will be in alphabetical order here on this list. Anytime you want any instructions on how to do these gestures, you click on them and they'll give you a quick instruction. So let's practice some swipe gestures here. To perform a swipe gesture, you will first start by pressing the middle finger grip button, as if you were holding an object. Now, you're going to use that same button that you use to hold and pick up weapons, but you're going to do it in a free hand without picking anything up. So these gestures will not activate if you're holding something in that hand. So let's start in the hand we want to equip the spell. We will press the grip button, and then we will swipe in the direction of the gesture. In this case, let's start with right. I just felt a vibration in my hand when I performed that gesture. That means the spell has been properly equipped, and all I gotta do is press the trigger, and there's the spell in my hand. I can let it go. There's my fire spell. Now if I press the grip and I swipe to the left, there's my thunder spell. Now if I swipe down, that's what I had set as my gravity spell. And then finally, if I swipe up, that is what I set as my wind spell. There are some other swipe gestures like forward and backward that you can use as well. Now let's jump into held gestures. We'll go to right hand held gestures. Now these gestures are used primarily when you want to hold your hand in a certain position. So let's try some of these. I will set this right hand held right to a random weapon spell. I will choose the right hand held right palm up as an ice spell. Right hand held forward palm down as crystallic, and don't worry, I'll show you what each of these are. And palm up I will choose as the sword beam spell. Let's start with those first 4 gestures, and I'll show you all the other ones available too. So in our third-person external view, let's practice some of these held gestures. The key to performing a held gesture is to hold your hands in the position indicated and then press the grip to activate the spell. So let's start with the first held position we see on the list, and that is held to the side. So if I held my right hand to the side, palm down, and press the grip, now I have the random weapon spell. I was able to spawn a weapon into my hand, which is super helpful on the fly. If I did it palm up in the same position, now I have the ice spell like we set in the mod options. Held forward looks like this. Hold it in front of your face, and now I have the crystallic spell. And I do palm up, and now I have the sword beam spell. So that's a very first initial look at some of the held gestures. Some of the other things you can perform are hands up and pressing the grip. These are all set to fire now because I didn't set them in my mod options. palms back in the same position. Hands held close to the head. Palms inward like you're praying. Palms backward and palms forward close to your head are all individual gestures that can be set to their own spells. And finally, palms held below the head, which is like this, held down near your waist, palms forward, or palms backward, like this, to equip those spells. Now, let's go to the last category of gestures, and that is the combo gestures. A combo gesture is a combination of multiple swipes together. And the key to these gestures being successful is that you want to let go of the grip button to successfully complete the gesture and quickly do each gesture, or else they will not work properly. So you want to make sure to do these in quick succession to activate the gesture properly. So I'm going to show you the right-left combo, the left-right, the up-down, and the down-up. So let's set the right-left as flamethrower. Let's set left-right as healing. Let's set up-down as a ki blast. And let's set down-up as a supernova. That'll be our big finish for today. So to perform a combo gesture, you press the grip like before, and then as soon as I press the grip, I gotta perform that gesture pretty quickly and then let go of that grip to activate. So let's do the right-left. Grip, right-left, let go. And there is my flamethrower. And I felt a vibration at the end of that, so I know I did it right. Let's do left-right. There's my healing. Let's review. Grip, left, right, healing. Grip, right, left, flamethrower. Let's try grip, up, down. There's my ki blast. Now let's try grip, down, up, and there's my supernova. Now mixing all of these gestures together give you really fun results where you can be doing all sorts of good stuff, like this. Equipping spells on the fly without any lag between them is really helpful when you are starting down the magical path of playing some really dynamic magic battles here in Blade and Sorcery. Thank you for watching.